everyone. It's so great to be able to come together literally around tables with food, with great company. I feel really, I feel a really warm kind of fuzzy feeling right now. So when I first had the chance to meet you at the end of last year's president address, I remember feeling incredibly nervous. I didn't know what I was doing. I was still trying to figure out Sonoma County, energy and vibe. But I appreciated just how human you were. And I remember the interaction that we had. You commented on my sneakers because you said, you're wearing a dress and you're wearing sneakers. And I said, I haven't worn heels in like 8 years, But what caught me in that moment, I will say, is you, and I don't even know if you remember this, but you shared that you felt like you had gone to a lecture because you felt like you had gotten information and learned some new things about the county and about Roseland and really the work of what we're trying to do to provide access to higher education for folks here. And so in that, I just felt like, oh, this is what it's about, right? It's about connection. It's about seeing where that happens. We then had a lovely lunch, which I think I was late for like 2 meetings afterwards. But like when you're having a nice time, you can't leave. So Sam and I were sharing stories, and one of the things that I shared was that I had the opportunity to travel because of my godparents. They did not have children of their own, and none of my other cousins, my sister didn't want to travel with them, and I was like, I'll go. And open my eyes to what it means to get out of kind of this, what's your hometown bubble. And so I'm so grateful for you and Ava for the generosity that you have offered, not only for international students who come here, but for students who study abroad. So just much appreciated. But the piece that I want to share is, I think that, having you join us, right? Having your daughter here and having this space and this legacy. We have students around this table who are participating in a program called Students Learning to Give. And so really trying to embrace, like, what does it mean to have a philanthropic spirit? And I think Jay really touched on it in terms of that altruistic. And so I hope for the students that are in the room to just see that sometimes the connections that you make can have a lasting impression, and someone, 2 very dear people who did not know you believed in you and believed in what you were capable of. And that's one of the really beautiful things about Santa Rosa Junior College. So from the bottom, de todo corazón, from the bottom of my heart, I'm thrilled that in this President's Medallion address that it gets to go to you as such an important member of the JC community.